Hello, this is HG Bailey, and welcome back to Let's Play Bravely Defaults against the Guzzlers. Finally found them on that island southwest of Edea there, so let's see what we can do against these guys. Now, the problem with these guys is that they have a lot of speed, although we should be faster than most of them, but they also have really high physical and magic defense. But fortunately, just like all their cousins, they are weak to thunder! So let's use Thundaga on all of them, and I've got Pierce magic defense on Agnès, so 4 of them should be able to get the job done. Just in case, I've also got Rampart here for the random battle, and that should be good enough. Not even going to bother trying to steal from them. Okay, I think we're good then. But yeah, if you try to use a single targeting physical attack on them, they will counter with a massive physical attack on you and inflict a lot of status ailments on you. More than could be reasonable to deal with. So yeah, you just want to be prepared for them, and we're good to go. But alright, found them. Took me a little while, only a few minutes though, not too bad, once I realized that the beach is not where you want to go with them. But alright, okay, we're done here. Also, since last time, I fought all the 6 dragons that DeRosso has. You don't have to do that to get into Vampire Castle again, although that is where I'm going to be going now. But I just fought them for the experience, and I also wanted to steal a whole bunch of a whole bunch of Dragon Claws from them, because I could get 2 a pop from each of them, and they'll be really useful against super bosses coming up. I mean, not here, but later in the game. One other thing to watch out for when you're fighting the dragons is that when you use genomes against them, wrong menu. Let's see, where is it? There it is, abilities, yeah. When you're using genomes against some of them, particularly Wyvern and Ladan, those 2 are strong against Earth Elemental attacks. So instead of using Earthquake against them, I would use Fireball against Wyvern, because it's weak to fire. And for Ladan, I would use, I think it's weak to wind, so I used Tornado there, and I could still hit pretty close to max damage if I just used the Drain Sword magic anyway. So, yeah, I didn't really have to do a huge change to the setup, just a little difference in approaching the fights there. But alright, easy enough. Let's see, also, since last time, you might notice I have a lot less money than I did before. And that's because I went to the shops all around the world and bought, like, one of almost everything except Eternia, because I don't quite have enough money for that. But I just wanted to fill out my inventory and get everything for the collection menu there, or whatever they got in the book, whatever that is. Okay, so now I want to, yeah, this is the setup that I used against the Guzzlers there. I think they get like a little under 14,000 HP on hard difficulty, if I recall correctly. So, yeah, that can be pretty tough to pierce there without all this extra equipment there. I barely had enough damage to get through all those guys. Okay, so what I want to do with most of my party members is, let's see, I'm going to leave Agnès like this, so that way she has the speed in Vampire Castle there. And basically, I want everyone to have Charm and Confusion Protection. Now that I have the levels, I have the speed to be able to outrace the enemies there without equipping everyone with Hermes sandals or shoes or whatever there. So that'll help us out quite a bit, having that on everyone. And let's see, I do need to change Agnès' abilities, though, a little bit. Let's see. Okay, so, yeah, remove all that stuff. I'm going to use a very similar setup to my boss setup. I want to have Group Cast All there. And then we'll go Black Magic Amplification for little damage if I need it. And Status Ailment Amp, so that way I can use things like Sleep on all enemies and almost certainly get it through. And then I could use, what was that ability? where is it? Twilight, there, to kill any enemies that are asleep. But there's only specific ones that I'm really concerned about. Let's get you back on black and white magic, and I can turn the encounter rate down to a remotely sane level there. Awesome. Oh, no, not that. I don't want to turn it all the way down. No, just normal. I still want to try and steal stuff from the enemies in there, so that's why I've got Tiz set up the way I do. Where is it? There it is, Rob Blind, yeah. So hopefully we'll be able to get better results with that. But alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to meet you all the way up by Vampire Castle. I'll just walk there off screen, and I'll see you on the other side then. Okay, we're back at Vampire Castle, and yeah, the door, if you've already opened it up in Chapter 4, it's already set and ready to go. You don't have to go through talking to DeRosso again.
Just as cold as before.
Well, what, did you think it was going to be different? Well, okay. Well, let's continue. Start climbing Vampire Castle again. This time it'll be much easier. And we get slight variations on the cutscenes for the paintings this time, too.
It is the same portrait as before, and just as big.
Right. And what a beauty his mother was. The same description, too.
I was gonna say, you didn't think that was his girlfriend again, did you? Or whoever, his wife?
Lester, eldest son of the House of DeRosso, future clergyman of the Crystal Adventists and cardinal of the Crystal Orthodoxy.
Not for long.
Born in the land of Eternia on a cold winter's day.
Isn't that the same as any other day?
It seems a struggle between the old faith and the orthodoxy arose here in this world, too.
Never has a visitor spoken of matters of such import. 'Tis as if you have been to this castle before.
Well, it seems other people get that we're not exactly from this world. How? I don't know.
Lord DeRosso!
Ah, you know me then. You must be... Yes, I see.
Okay.
And it seems there is much you already know. Yes, I see.
Well, what do you mean? You're not going to tell us, are you? Well, at least you didn't go on for 5 minutes per cutscene this time. Yeah, things will go a little faster this time around, especially since I don't have to fight the enemies around here. And I don't have to go on all the branching paths for treasure. Now, if you run into those Cerberuses again, like I just did there, I would recommend putting them to sleep, and then using Twilight to defeat them to work around their potential counterattack to single-targeting physical attacks.
Lord DeRosso's ordainment portrait.
From the old faith to the orthodoxy, an era of great change that sealed Lord DeRosso's fate.
Nice.
The meaningless power struggle took place in this world as well, it appears.
I wouldn't exactly say it was meaningless.
You know much. How uncanny. Almost disturbing. Which is perhaps ironic coming from me.
Well, I don't find you disturbing.
Lord DeRosso!
I see. My fate has already...
Oh, are you gonna actually say anything relevant? I mean, you don't have to go on for 10 minutes, but come on! But I like Lord DeRosso and his voice actor, so I'll consider myself lucky. But, well, let's keep on going. By the way, if you run into those Miscellany, however you pronounce their names or whatever, they have pretty high magic defense, so I wouldn't bother using Agnès against them. I would just use Energy Burst and Crescent Moon against them, since I'm not really worried about a potential counterattack. I'd still try to steal Holy Lances from the Miscellany, but I'm not extraordinarily worried about money. There's nothing critical I need to buy, just to fill out my inventory and collection.
Lord DeRosso's castle siege painting.
This is where his never-ending struggle began.
Are you guys talking as though Lord DeRosso is hearing you? I mean, he is.
And his never-ending sorrow.
So, you feel pity for me? Well, I suppose stranger things have happened.
Lord DeRosso.
The question is, to what extent do you... No, let us leave that for another time.
Yeah, let's not talk about things during the cutscene. That would actually make sense. But, alright. Let's see. Oh yeah, I did gain a level there for a couple of my party members. We'll keep on going with that soon enough. But yeah, even though I'm pretty much done with all the job classes that I really care about, I'd still fight the enemies around here. Alright, and after that battle there, let's see. Well, I finished off the levels for everyone there. And let's see, we got a job level for Agnès there. Let's see what she got there. No, I gotta go into the job menu. There we go. Okay, Max Black Magic. What does that do? Ah, okay, so that's basically... Yeah, the same thing as Black Magic Amp, but it costs a lot more. I don't know any situation where I would really want to use that. I mean, Pierce Magic Defense... Well, against any enemy that is sufficiently difficult to where I would want to deal that kind of damage with Max Black Magic, Pierce Magic Defense would be better anyway, because you can't equip both at the same time. So, yeah, it seems kind of pointless, but okay. Maybe if it costs 2 instead of 3.
Lord DeRosso's portrait of immortality.
Accept me, and I shall grant life everlasting. Though it shall be filled with grief, thou shalt have all eternity to wreak vengeance upon thine enemies.
I wonder who said that anyway.
Who or what was talking to her, and why?
Yeah, you've played this JRPG before, Ringabel.
Even I know not. Just as I know not how you came to know those words.
I'm surprised you wouldn't know. Yoyana did.
Lord DeRosso.
I mean, he knew we were from another world.
Except me. Ah, yes. Eternal grief and eternal vengeance.
Well, that kind of comes with immortality. That's life. Wow, Energy Burst is really powerful. I was thinking I might have to use... what was that other one? Let's see, there was an Ice Elemental attack that hit all enemies. I forget which one it was. But, yeah, Deep Freeze, was that it? Whatever it was. I was thinking I might have to use that against the Cerberuses. If that is the plural of Cerberus, I don't know. I remember the enemies here still being a bit tricky to deal with in my last test run. Because if they ambush you and they can inflict, like, confusion or charm on your party, holy cow. By the way, with those bats, or Magnus Bat, whatever they're called, yeah, just use Energy Burst and Crescent Moon against them, that's all you need.
Lord DeRosso's war landscape.
A war that changed the very land we walk upon. I shudder when I think of the manner in which it was waged.
Care for a taste of my power? The power to fell mountains and tear the earth asunder.
Well, we could do that.
Lord DeRosso.
Then again, you people might... Well, we would simply have to try it to find out what would happen. No?
Yeah, what? Well, it makes about as much sense as anything in the second half of the game so far, I guess. But, alright, let's keep on going then. Yeah, I remember getting ambushed a lot more often here. Maybe my levels are a little higher than before. I don't think so, though. Yeah, my levels are usually in the low 60s by the time I'm done with Chapter 5. Spoiler alert, there's still more chapters to go. Well, let's see what's going on this time here.
Lord DeRosso's portrait of the Archbishop.
So Juliana was responsible for cutting off the Vestals and temples from the corrupt orthodoxy.
Well, that would explain why Agnès thinks the Orthodoxy would never do the grand ritual.
But the description for this portrait only tells of the time he was hatching his plot.
What do you mean?
Precisely. The actual events therein shall be told in other paintings.
Lord DeRosso.
Or perhaps you have already. Yes, 'tis in the realm of possibility for those such as you.
Oh, I suppose, yeah. I'm just gonna go along with all this at this point. No one else seems to question that we're from another world, so why should we? What do you think this is? Chrono Cross? But yeah, we got 2 paintings on this floor. Well, let's check out the first one.
Lord DeRosso's asterisk painting.
Oh, so Juliana helped him out with that one too, huh?
There are asterisks in this world too. It seems the sage here in this world also wanted to reduce the Orthodoxy's authority.
Yeah, it doesn't seem that much different from our own world, really.
I've always wondered what they were made of. They have such a warm, bewitching glow.
Truth be told, he never shared the secret of their making with me either.
Well, I wouldn't worry about it.
Really? He kept the secret from you too?
The next time we meet, I shall have him explain it to me.
What, it never occurred to you to ask him about that in the past 2,000 years? Apparently not. But, alright. By the way, if you run into a group of enemies that have, like, a Cerberus and some other enemies with them, I would just kill the Cerberus first with Twilight, and then use your regular attacks to kill the other enemies. Like, if there's a Miscellany that you can't kill with Twilight there. But, okay, so how are we looking here? I think I'm a little behind where I would normally like to be with that, but that's okay. I can leave her as an Arcanist for a little longer. Usually I would like to move on to Time Mage by now, but that's okay. It's nothing really important, but I've got nothing better to do there. So now what I want to do is rearrange my setup, and I'll be right back. Okay, we're all set and ready to go. I've got my party arranged, as I have listed in the video description there. As far as my usual setup goes, nothing too extraordinary here. Let's see, yeah, the abilities are mostly the same as before there. As far as setup goes, I do definitely want to have the Thief's Gloves for stealing, I think, Mega Elixirs, if I recall correctly. Let's see, now with Ringabel, though, I do need to give him quite a bit more speed boosting equipment, because, well, we're going to need a lot more of it, and he doesn't have the room in his abilities for the most part. And we also want the Divine Fists on Edea for holy elemental damage, but otherwise, yeah, pretty straightforward here, nothing too special. Let's see, yeah, I think our MP is just fine. Okay, how's it going?
I commend you for making it this far.
Even though it seems like you've already done it before.
The final painting lies beyond this throne. I shall reveal it to you if you defeat me in battle.
Sounds like a plan.
You're referring to the angel painting.
Precisely. You know much that has yet to happen, my friends.
Well, it's happened to us before.
The last test is a test of strength. I shall only reveal the painting to those whom I deem worthy. One might also say that there is no need for those who are unworthy to lay their eyes upon it.
Well, we are worthy, but there's probably no need for us to see it again, but I'll do it anyway.
But be forewarned, I am a formidable foe. I trust you are well prepared.
Indeed we are. for boss time! Against Lord DeRosso. Okay, so same thing as usual. Let's start with trying to steal from him. Let's see. Yeah, let's go with an examine, even though I don't really need that, but I should probably get the item I want on the first attempt, if not the second one there. Let's see, Agnès, same as usual. Let's go with building up our BP there. And let's see, then we got... You know, let's go with Asuna here instead, instead of Poisona, just in case he uses Charm on us. I forget if he can actually do that or not, but I know it is a vampire ability, so yeah, we can do that. Get Rampart going in case he can use Energy Blast on you if you haven't, or what is it? Or yeah, if you haven't already learned it, you could learn it from him, but I have, so I don't need to worry about that. Unfortunately, though, he's not like, what is it? The boss in Final Fantasy V that has a lot of the blue magic spells. No, Lord DeRosso does not have that many of them available. Good for us. Bad for him. I'm surprised we're not dealing a little more damage than that when I'm exploiting an elemental weakness. But, well, I'm not using pressure point there, so who knows, but... Alright, well, we did steal, or managed to steal, those Mega Elixirs, so we should be good there. Let's see, we're gonna need Rampart again coming up. I want to make sure I keep it up on everyone at all times, or he will kill you! Even though I'm much more prepared than I was the first time, still, you don't want to underestimate him. Okay, so then, yeah, let's get Rampart going again. Did I equip the axe? Okay, good. And then, yeah, even though he's the vampire job class, he's not actually undead. So feel free to use the Sword Magic Drain like I am, and then we'll just go with Earthquake. You could go with Holy Sword Magic, and that would do just about as well, too. But I like having the versatility of the vampire job class with the genomes and all that. How much HP? Whoa! Holy crap! I forgot how much HP he had. I knew he had a lot, but I didn't think it was quite that much. But still, you know, 4-on-1, pretty easy. Yeah, we should be able to get him in the next round. Oh, good. Barely got him below 90,000, so yeah, 9 max damage attacks ought to do. Let's see, I am not really worried about that. Let's just go all out and finish him off at this point. Yeah, I'll double fast forward! You know the drill at this point. Although I'll probably want to heal after battle. Oh, well, Ringabel doesn't need it.
How can this be?
Uh-huh.
The immortal Lester DeRosso has been defeated?
Well, we got all those asterisks that Juliana made. But, alright. Hey, more Mega Elixirs that I'll never use.
I am a man of my word. Behold, the final painting.
Well, I might use the Mega Elixirs against the Super Boss. You know the one, viewers, but we'll see when we get there. But yeah, Agnès, why don't you heal yourself up there? And, I'm thinking if I want to change my setup back to the way I had it before, but, nah, we'll be fine. Really? Really? Okay! Well, you know, I'm just gonna go through this fight anyway. Let's see, we got Tornado. Let's use that. I would use Energy Burst, but I didn't equip... what was that? I didn't equip the Acrobatics on Edea there. So I didn't have something to follow up Energy Blast with if that didn't happen. or if Energy Blast was just a little short on damage somehow.
Lord DeRosso's angel painting.
It's as he said. She looks just like Agnès.
You can say that again.
I wonder why that is. I don't know.
Yes, they could be twins.
I don't think there's any plot significance to that. Maybe there's something in the next game about it.
Is there really such a resemblance?
Evidently.
Did I speak thus in the previous world?
Oh, you do now. Okay.
Oh, Lord DeRosso. I don't recall if you truly said that.
I seem to recall he did. At least I think.
Well, I mean, we could just look it up in the journal in the event viewer.
Well, no matter. The truth is, there is a striking resemblance.
What? That's it? Okay. Do we still get the cutscene on the way out? Like if we walk out that I forgot last time? No? No, I guess we don't get a cutscene here. Well, okay then. Let's get out of here. We're done. Oh yeah, and I also stole a whole bunch of those holy lances. Let's see how many of those did I get. Let's see, where are they? Okay. Not a bad haul. I think they sell for like 9 grand a piece or something ridiculous like that. So that'll help out. Maybe I can buy some stuff at Eternia there. Yeah, I should have the money to buy anything that I haven't gotten for my collection yet. And then I just got to pick up the stuff from the Adventurer. But some of that stuff costs a lot of money. Like, I think one of them is like 500 grand or something ridiculous like that. So, yeah, it's not critical, but I just want to fill out the inventory there. But alright, I think that's just about everything we can do in the world, except, well, go into the Holy Pillar there, as according to the map. Am I forgetting about someone, though? Can we keep Ares safe at the Holy Pillar? Will we be able to get different results this time and save the world? Find out next time on the Chapter 5 finale of Let's Play Bravely Default. This is H.G. Bailey, signing off. Have a good day! Hello, this is H.G. Bailey. Oh.